It's your boy, Young Equity Chris.
It's your boy, Young Equity Devin. Let's get it.
All right, today we're going to be talking about this looming 8 to 10% market correction that everybody keeps talking about.
Yeah, man. I mean, if there's a 8 to 10% market correction, I feel like everybody should, at this point, just keep putting money into the stocks that you love and you trust, right? So if you have your Apples, you have your Microsoft, or you have AMD, I would just continue to pump money into that. Now, typically people are supposed to have about 5 to 10% cash position, right? Mm-hmm. So that's when you would take advantage of that market correction by buying more of the stocks that you believe in. For me, I have some stuff that I've been bag holding for a while. AvePoint being one of them, which is a software company that Microsoft has partnered with, and I have strong belief in this company. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep putting money into it, and I'm going to ride that long-term wave.
Okay. I definitely hear you on that. I'm going to give a little bit of a different perspective. For guys who have positions they really like currently, but they're in volatile stocks. Honestly, after my experience of the last correction, this is what I'm going to do. On all my volatile stocks, I'm going to put a stop loss because, you know, how I look at it is like, okay, 8 to 10% market correction is going to translate to like a 25 and 30% loss for highly volatile stocks that are non-blue chip companies. So if they're the blue chip companies like Apple and AMD, those aren't going to suffer the 25 and 30% losses. Those are big ships. But some of the smallest market cap companies that I have, I'm going to set some stop losses so I can make sure I secure some of my gains during the chaos that's going to be on the way. Because the good thing about a correction is you can make a lot of money if you're patient. And so what I'm going to do this correction is I have some cash on the reserves. I'm just going to sit and wait and watch everything fall and die. And pick the best company out of those that are falling to 25, 30%, and I'm going to grab them. Because there's some stocks that still haven't come back. You know, Plug that has not come back. You know, Palantir has made some moves, but it still hasn't regained all that it's lost when it was above $30 consistently. You know, so BNGO hasn't even smelled $10 a share since. And I'm back holding BNGO. Even Tesla is struggling to get above $800 again. So the correction takes no prisoners. So what I recommend is set your stop losses, keep some cash on reserves, let everybody get sick of stocks and start looking into crypto and everything else, and then that's when you buy.
Yeah, for a fact. I mean, one thing that I've learned is once you get into a stock, you try to take those gains whenever it hits 25 to 50%. So if you take gains at 25%, then that kind of limits your exposure when certain things like a correction happens, right? So instead of being super, super greedy or overzealous on some of those plays, I say take gains. That's just one of the main things that I try to do whenever I can. And I've been burned before where I'm thinking that something's going to go to a certain price and, you know, my technical analysis is incorrect. So if I would have took the 25% gain, then I would have been okay, kept my cash reserve, and then whenever the price plummeted or went down and had a correction 25, 30%, then I get right back in. One of the plays that I did do a good job on was Beyond Meat. So I got in with Beyond Meat whenever it was around, I'm going to say 112. It went up to around 140, and now it's back down to 118 again. So that would be a good time for me to buy. So if you continue to play those swing games, then that could limit your exposure during a market correction.
Yes, sir. But again, I'm no financial advisor.
And I'm not an expert.
Thank you guys for checking us out. It's your boy, Young Equity Chris.
It's your boy, Young Equity Devin. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.